Interesting. Wasn't expecting it to be here. Oh no, I just thought... It's Dwemer, isn't it? So it can be all robots and stuff. It's not going to be very good against bows and arrows.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I better. I got you a letter.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago, and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you. Now, are you ready?
Sure.
I'm ready.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
I love how they're like, oh, I've heard of you. No, I've literally not been here before as far as I'm aware.
If you are reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city. No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man." Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a warning.
Interesting. Okay.
About your request.
Look, are you ready to go or not?
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
sure, let's do it.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
So we got to jump down here. Yeah, I think I'll save it just in case. Oh, there's water at the bottom, we should be fine. Whee! Nope. So anyone expecting gold is not going to like it down here. And will die. Dwarven dagger. I feel like it's a case of if you take anything, you're gonna die. But if you don't, you'll be fine. See, there's open display cases and a lot of skeletons around. Oh boy. A burnt corpse. Seems to be a lot of burnt corpses. This is kind of disconcerting. Oh wait. I thought it was just going to be a room. There's no way out of here. Ugh, what heavy.
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices. Death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now.
Jesus.
And find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Altrius.
I like this is voice acted. This is kind of cool. I don't like this already. I feel like maybe this is a bad idea. Dwarven Centurions. Great. Are you selling this stuff? Come on, man. I see a skeever.
What was that? I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
I can't go into any of these rooms. Is this what he was trying to say? Like, there's no way other than death or the door by the lake. What about the Citadel one, though? This area is not safe. Enter at your own risk. Guessing that's the one behind the lake. Huh. And a few settings on him. Okay, so Oop. Well, it seems like they weren't wrong.
There you are. Just remember, that was your decision.
Shot in the foot. Oop. Abandoned palace. Check this one out. We'll check the citadel out. And we'll check that door out. I don't reckon he's hid in one of these, do you? It's a bit weird having all these coffins on the way to the palace. Oh, I can't even get in. Unless... We've played too much Cyberpunk. I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can do like a big jump up there. Let's try the citadel up there. See what's up there. This is an interesting one.
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Okay, that's a bit ominous. What's that on the top? Oh, it's just an armor on the top. Okay. My God, this place is quite big, isn't it?
I thought to myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end, death was the better option all along.
Oh my God, there's too many things. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to see a key in here. this is going to be a no-go, I don't think. Master lock. I'm going to need a key, I think. Please advise this week on the progress of your efforts to dismantle the dwarven busts. It's an issue of utmost importance to me personally. Your efforts will be rewarded. Actually, I'm going to take that because I can't. They're like these centurions. I don't want to do that. I'm reliably informed that you have been filling my daughter's head with ideas about the illegal and soul-destroying substance used by degenerates all over elsewhere. Skooma. It appears you may not have been entirely forthcoming with me about your personal history as a disgraceful skooma addict. Prior to arriving in my city, I'll be watching you closely. I remind you that you are in a privileged position of trust and confidence in my citadel, and if you do not conduct yourself with the utmost propriety, you will very quickly find yourself living in squalor in the city below. I trust I have made myself clear. I need a key for this lock. Along with everything, it seems.
What was that?
It was a rat. Oh. There we go. If I'm doing the one thing that I was told not to do. Dearest Braywing, I know this letter will never reach you, but I want to write to you anyway. One of my neighbours here said it might help to get closure, whatever that means. Wish I could tell you how sorry I am about what happened. You must be wondering why I just disappeared one day. I think you know I would never leave you, so by now you've probably assumed I'm dead and moved on. I wouldn't blame you if you have. Markarth is a hard place, and you'll need all the help you can get, and our son will need a father. I just needed to write this down. I love you. I just want to go up any further. I should go down. I'm going to go back down to the bottom and check out the rooms down there, because I feel like I've missed something. Or I could potentially have missed something anyway. Like this. Yeah, I see these potions on the top. I just can't be bothered to get them at the moment. Oh, I didn't want to ruin back. I don't know if I need that for some reason. So I'm going to take it just in case. Ooh, there's another one.
That's what I thought.
Why is that one not like that? I like that it changes from locked to open. Oh, we went down now. Ah, bad stuff. Got to see. No, let's go back up now that we've. It seems to be the lights coming on and the talking seems to happen more.
Please understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake I made. And now you ignore my words and come searching for the key.
And that's his thing at the other end.
Stay away. I hid that key for a reason.
Yeah.
This is for your own good.
Enjoy your last breath. You're outmatched.
This is for your own good.
Get out of the way, Takata.
You're making
Got
a
him.
Sorry.
mistake.
But you left me with no choice.
Okay, I'm guessing that his key is in the end of here somewhere. Straight open. Nice. Ooh. I've already got one of them. It's kind of annoying. Dear journal, today my father gave me this stupid journal in the hope that I would write down my thoughts and feelings. I know that you're reading this, father. I may be young, but I'm stupid. I know you like to go through my things when you think I'm not looking. You get to keep your secrets, and we both know how you like to keep secrets, so I'm keeping mine. Sincerely, Cremora. Okay. His daughter? Oh, these guys are all going to come alive, aren't they? I just know it. So citizens. Oh my god. No, that's something like really important that I should be reading and looking at. But yeah. I have 3 of them now. Oh, from the ghost on the balcony, okay. Okay. Wow, okay. Did that potion not go through? Oh, there you go. I still think those centurions are going to come alive. And I don't like it. And now we're running. Why is everyone like burnt to a crisp? Before we go through there, I want to check this camp out over here. It doesn't look like we're in danger at the moment, so... Wonder where we're going. I mean, I don't hear anything calling to me, but...
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
Okay. So we're going to go back in time, and there's going to be all those people alive in here now. And we're going to find out what killed them all.
You there? Where did you come from?
Oh yeah.
I've just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
I got lost.
Yeah, well, just make sure you don't get lost in anyone else's home. Live by our laws here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is much, much worse. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
No thanks. I'll make my own way.
Suit yourself. You'll find him at the top of the citadel. He's got the whole floor to himself. And his daughter. And if you have any questions about this place, I'd talk to Brohl the Scholar. He seems to know a lot about a lot of things. See you around.
Okay, okay.
Welcome, love. Bye for now.
So we need to talk to Brohl the Scholar. Where did they say he was? I feel like something comes out of there, maybe. The Golden Sentinel Tavern. Nice.
Sweetheart, we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other. Once you've spoken with the Jarl.
Okay. Where's this Brohl guy? Brohl the Scholar. This is probably him here, actually, to be fair.
Ah, newcomer. Yep. You should head on up to the Citadel. Make yourself known to the Jarl.
What can you tell me about the laws here?
Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the Citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burnt corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves' law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know. As long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
What's the big glowing orb above us?
That is the sun under the ground. Or at least that's how it's referred to in the dwarven text we've managed to translate. I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But it seems to be giving us light and allowing us to grow crops, even under the ground. Of course, if it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, we'll all be in quite a lot of trouble. But don't concern yourself with such dark thoughts. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
What happens to be the big glowing orb thing that looks like a sun that could potentially burn everyone?
Do you know anything about time travel?
Time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed. I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject?
I've traveled here from the future and I want to go back.
I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest.
Yep, I'm tired.
But I always enjoy discussing my theories with a receptive mind. So I'll humor you. What did you want to ask?
If you traveled to the past, how would you return to the present?
For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be?
I think I might be stuck here, guys.
Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else.
How would I create a paradox?
Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so could have terrible consequences. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too. I think it's best if we talk about something else.
So I'm going to have to do one of two things. Find out what the problem is.
I'll be going now.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
So I'm going to have to do what I did, well, do what I said I was coming here to do, and that was I haven't had juice today. Bring the brother of that woman out of here, or kill the person in charge, and thus causing that thing to potentially explode, and thus causing what happened when we first arrived.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
Oh no. Actually, we should be looking at these rooms to see what they actually look like properly. Oh, there's a Kirk.
You really should go and see the Jarl before we talk.
I'll be going now.
Alright. See you later.
Stop giving his daughter skooma. Tick up your nose.
The many shall suffer.
Oh no 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 no. That was a misclick. That was a misclick.